Have you ever felt like a prisoner in your own life, trapped by the expectations, roles, and responsibilities that society, family, or even your own mind have placed upon you? I know I have, and I'm here to tell you that it's time to break free. For far too long, we've been conditioned to believe that our worth is measured by how much we sacrifice, how much we put others before ourselves, and how well we fit into the neat little boxes that the world has created for us. But what if I told you that this way of thinking is not only flawed, but also deeply damaging? When we constantly prioritize others at the expense of our own growth and happiness, we're not being virtuous or noble. We're being self destructive. We're denying ourselves the opportunity to discover our true passions, to cultivate our unique gifts, and to live a life that is authentically our own. I know this because I've lived it. For years, I poured all of my energy into being the perfect daughter, the perfect partner, the perfect employee. I thought that if I just kept giving, kept sacrificing, kept putting myself last, that somehow I would find fulfillment. But all I found was exhaustion, resentment, and a deep sense of disconnection from my own heart. It wasn't until I hit rock bottom that I realized something had to change. I had to change. I had to start investing in myself, prioritizing my own self discovery and personal growth. And let me tell you, it was terrifying. It went against everything I had been taught, everything I had believed about what it meant to be a good person. But as I started to peel back the layers of conditioning and expectation, as I started to rediscover my passions and redefine my purpose, something incredible happened. I began to feel alive again. I began to feel like I was finally living a life that was truly mine. And here's the thing, investing in yourself isn't selfish. It's not about abandoning your responsibilities or turning your back on the people you love. It's about recognizing that you cannot pour from an empty cup. It's about understanding that when you prioritize your own growth and well being, you become a better partner, parent, friend, and leader. Take the story of Reshma Saujani, the founder of Girls Who Code. Reshma was a successful lawyer and political activist who had always played by the rules. She had followed the path that was laid out for her, ticking off all the boxes of success and achievement. But despite her accomplishments, she felt unfulfilled and disconnected from her true purpose. It wasn't until she took a leap of faith and started Girls Who Code that Reshma found her calling. By investing in her passion for empowering young women in technology, she not only discovered a deep sense of purpose, but also created a movement that has transformed countless lives. Reshma's story is a powerful reminder that when we have the courage to invest in ourselves and our passions, we can create ripple effects of change that extend far beyond ourselves. We can inspire others to do the same, to break free from the limiting beliefs and expectations that hold them back, and to live a life of authenticity and purpose. But breaking free isn't a one time event, it's a daily practice, a lifelong commitment to growth and self discovery. It requires us to be honest with ourselves, to confront our fears and insecurities, and to take consistent action towards the life we want to live. It means surrounding ourselves with people who support and challenge us to be our best selves. It means seeking out mentors, coaches, and communities that can help us stay accountable and inspired. And it means having the courage to let go of what no longer serves us, even if it means disappointing others or going against the grain. I know that breaking free can be scary. It can feel like you're leaving behind everything you've ever known, everything that has defined you up until this point. But what if I told you that on the other side of that fear lies a life beyond your wildest dreams? A life filled with passion, purpose, and deep fulfillment. Because here's the truth, you are worthy of a life that sets your soul on fire. You are worthy of discovering and cultivating your unique gifts. You are worthy of breaking free from the chains of expectation and living a life that is unapologetically your own. And when you do, when you start investing in yourself and your passions, you give others permission to do the same. You become a beacon of hope and inspiration, a living example of what is possible when we have the courage to step into our truth. So I invite you to take a moment and ask yourself, what is one small step you can take today to start investing in yourself? What is one passion or purpose that you've been denying yourself? One dream that you've been too afraid to pursue? And what is one limiting belief or expectation that you're ready to let go of in order to make space for something new and extraordinary? Remember, breaking free is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about having the courage to show up for yourself day after day, even when it's hard, even when you stumble and fall. It's about trusting that your unique journey is unfolding exactly as it's meant to, and that every challenge and obstacle is an opportunity for growth and transformation. So, let's make a commitment right here and now to start living a life that is true to our deepest passions and purposes. Let's have the courage to redefine our worth, to rediscover our gifts, and to break free from the chains that have held us back for far too long. Because when we start investing in ourselves and each other, we create a world where everyone has the opportunity to thrive and make a difference. We create a world where self discovery and personal growth are celebrated and supported, and where we all have the chance to live a life of authenticity, purpose, and unbridled joy. So, my friends, let us rise up and break free. Let us have the courage to be the authors of our own stories, the creators of our own destinies. Let us invest in ourselves and each other with reckless abandon, knowing that when we do, we are not only transforming our own lives, but also creating a brighter, more compassionate world for all. The time for playing small is over. The time for living someone else's life is over. The time for breaking free is now. And I can't wait to see the extraordinary things that you will create, the lives that you will touch, and the world that you will help to build. Thank you.